Okay, just back to some weeding here, and I thought this was kind of cool. This is a piece of charcoal, and I was just taking out this weed, and you can see the charcoal, the plant just kind of grew through the weed. That's the thing with plants. Plants are very resilient. This is kind of one thing I was thinking about. Are plants, something like a tree, is it really that low on the scale of like what a life form is? I mean, technically, yeah, you could just go cut down the tree and whatnot and be done with it. But trees are very hardy things. Plants are very hardy things. Like it's just going to sit there and slowly by slowly work its way through this charcoal, and also get nutrients and things out of it. And is this cannibalism? Because this is a plant getting energy from an older plant. And another cool thing about plants, there's this thing I read about talking about how charcoal, how fossil fuels are actually one of the world's greenest forms of energy, because it's just hundreds and thousands of years old solar energy that's trapped into the earth, goes down. The earth itself creates it by the energy to create this actual oil is the force of the earth itself. It's the gravity itself. It's the time itself. It goes through that process, and then humans come along, and then you can get that, and you can find ways to release that trapped energy into this thing and make a lot of things from it. Because with our economy using oils, it's not necessarily just burning it. It's not just using fossil fuels for energy that way, but plastics and all these other things. There was this, I forget exactly which sci-fi thing I was listening to, and someone commented like, yeah, we still need X planet for oil, and then somebody's like, oh, you guys still use oil? And it's like, yeah, okay, we don't burn it in our spaceships, but there's still all sorts of things that we can use for oil. And so that's the thing. Even if we say like, oh, we need to stop emissions for global warming, if you think it's human catastrophic global warming, anthropomorphic catastrophic global warming is this thing that we need to stop it. Even if you do stop that completely and you say, okay, we're not going to burn gas anymore, there still is oils and all sorts of other things that we get from oil, from petroleum, from the petroleum industry. So the petroleum industry is going to be with us to stay, whether we're using it in our cars or not. And these are, I think, some kind of clovers, and I haven't seen a four-leaf clover yet. Anyone found a four-leaf clover before? This is some form of clover. I think I remember, like, when we were kids, for some reason we used to actually eat these, and they're not as bitter as vegetables. I'm not going to do that now, but yeah, this is just some weeding, this little extra video I thought of. And again, talk about this in a separate video, the honey badger vines that just don't give a damn and just grasp onto things, and just like, I'm going to go wherever I want to go. But I was trying to move it and kind of organize where it's going to go. But yeah, that's it for now. Just wanted to talk about that. Thought that was kind of cool. Just pulled that out of the earth, and it came out with the charcoal. But yeah, till next video, like, share, and subscribe. Links below to merchandise store, and goodbye.